Hello and welcome to live number 30. My name is Oren and I'm going to speak today about the model for calculating the cost of migration from network licenses to named licenses with Autodesk. The time to decide is coming soon. It's August 7. And let me share my screen here. So I share my calculator. And okay, so that's the calculator. I want to explain how it works, and then we do some work on it. The numbers that I'm using is the same as I presented in live number 28 and 29, so it's the same numbers. The number of network licenses, and it's a real customer case, so everything is real here. So 12 network licenses, 49 users, and I must say that these are users that used within the month more than 1 hour, so not a minute or two. We don't calculate that. So 49 real users. The ratio between users and network licenses is 4. So 4 users are sharing actually the same license. We put an assumption here about the maintenance code. That's too high. Let me put this number. I think it's more relevant. And for the cost of the seat, I took this cost, which is the cost of Autodesk license online. Now, this parameter is, I need to explain it. So this is the number of years that you can assume that you can use the same version of licenses without upgrade, without support, and how many years can you cope with that? And we'll test the sensitivity of the model for each. Now, I will go through the model again very shortly to explain. So we have 4 different options. One is to trade 1 to 2. This is until August 7 to 20. Or renew the maintenance 1 year for a penalty of additional 20%, and then do the trade 1 to 1. The third one is to renew maintenance for 1 year and then use without service for 3 years, as in the model here, and then pay full price for the product. And the last one is starting with not renewing and then paying for the rest. And we're looking on time frame of 5 years. That's what we're looking into. So how is this cell is built? So here we see the network licenses in red background, and we see here the named licenses in green. So every time you see what are we calculating on, network or named licenses. So let's, so we have seen the results yesterday, so I don't want to repeat that. You can see it by yourself. And now I would like to try to think that about the parameters that are changing. We want to do a sensitivity test. So what is important? I have 12 licenses that can't be changed, but let's see, if I'm less efficient, I don't get to this ratio. Let's say I can get 1 to 1. Of course, it's completely changing the model, and the trade 1 for 2 becomes the best option. Like, sure, if that's what I'm getting, the rate of 2 users per license, for sure, I need to take the offer from Autodesk until August 7, 2020. That's the best option. What if I get, for example, more? So I have 12 users, maybe I'll get 60 users, for example. Okay, so that makes the trade for 142 very high priced, and the other options are more attractive. So let me put it back as it was, 49. We tested that, but I want to say with this is a real database, and it's a customer that is managing the licenses, so there is awareness. Maybe also users are more aware, but it's not. He's not harvesting the licensing. So the question is, to what ratio can you get? And I have databases from users that are getting to a ratio of even 1 user 10 licenses. So if you test that, you really get to the extreme. I need to click OK. So you see the difference now, which are very good, very big. Because why is it so expensive now? Because until now I had 12 licenses to pay for. Now I am going to pay for 120 licenses. That's how. And you say, can you get to this ratio? It depends. It depends on the industry. It depends on the usage pattern of the user. So if there are designers sitting all days and that's what they're doing, no, you can't get to that. But if there are engineers and sometimes they work in the field and sometimes they go to customers and sometimes they need the software, yes, you can get to that, definitely. So let's put it back to the original number, which is 49, and we want to test other parameters. The second one that is very important is this one. So what's that? So we're speaking with customers and we see some of them using older packages. We're asking, what are you doing? We say, okay, it works for us. It's fine. We don't want to pay maintenance for it. And now you have another reason, which is everything becomes so expensive. So the model is helping you to see it. So if we accept 3 years with no maintenance, we can get, look on this one, the third one. So it's much more, it's much cheaper compared to this offer, to this one. It's much cheaper. Why is it cheaper? Because for the first year I paid 18,000, and then 3 years I didn't pay anything. After that I'm paying the full money, but if you look in time frame of 5 years, it's still very economical. Now the question is, what is the sensitivity? So let's go to the extreme. If you say 0, then you can see that okay, in that case I should trade 1 to 2. So if you can't accept it, then the offer from Autodesk is the best. If you need maintenance and you must be on the cutting edge of the software version, take the offer according to this data. But if it's not like that, let's say 1 year, for example, 1 year doesn't change the picture at all. So still, Autodesk offer is the best. If we go for 3, definitely you should consider other options. Let's test 4. With 4, definitely. This one is extremely cheap for 5 years. So yes. And something else maybe we can look into it. Maintenance, I'm not sure about the number I put, and the model is quite sensitive to it. So if I was wrong, then if it's 10,000, it slightly changes the number here. So I would like to thank you again for for listening. If you like the content, please click like. It will help us to get more attention. And you can also subscribe to the channel, OpenLM channel, YouTube. We add content every day, and I'm looking forward to speak with you tomorrow. Thank you.